at the fight when your brother fought Danny Garcia?
Yeah, it was in Olympic trials.
Tell me about that. What did you see that fight?
It was a last fight. It was a finals already in the Olympic trials.
And no, what happened?
Oh, get in? Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Did you guys know who Danny Garcia was at the time?
Oh yeah, man, we've known Danny Garcia since we were like 12, 13 years old, man.
No
the
way.
Silver Glove, we'll see him around. But
was he always a star? Was he always talented?
Oh, he was always good, man. We would always see him in the Nationals. You know, we will see Adrian Broner in the Nationals.
Really? What was he like as a kid?
Man, he was still talking a lot. Like, I remember I fought someone from his gym. And I beat him, and then he goes and he tells me, man, my boy only had 6 fights. And my coach tells him, well, yeah, that's why we beat him. But he was always cool. He was just talk like he was always talk a lot.
You're a former Olympian. You represented Mexico. You're a pro. What's your record now as a pro?
Right now I'm 7-0. 7-0.
And what does it say when you look at the people that you knew growing up, like Danny Garcia, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, like Adrian Broner, one of the best pound-for-pound? What's it to you to see them now?
No, it's crazy, man. To think about it, when we used to, be like 12, 13 years old, and now these guys are, the things they're doing in the sport. It motivates me, man. Hopefully one day I'm doing the same thing they're doing. Headlining HBO, big cards like that.
Here's a shirt of the team, Team Molina. That's you and your brother, right?
Yeah. This guy already made. This guy just made him.
You made him?
Yeah.
And what do you say about your brother when he fought Danny Garcia? Describe that fight. Like, how did your brother beat him? Was it close?
I don't remember what the final score was on that fight, but I remember it was a good fight. I forgot who I think Danny Garcia had beaten Carl Dargan in the trials, or I don't know. I don't know who they beat to meet in the finals, but I was nervous, man, because it was to get the spot on the Olympics, and he after the first round he was winning, so he just started boxing him, and it was a good fight. Danny Garcia is strong, we knew that, so he just he was boxing him and he ended up winning.
In the pros, Danny's always the underdog. No matter who he fights, people always say he's not, and he keeps winning. An Angel keeps winning. When you see all that and you hear people doubt him, you say, "No, man, don't doubt that. Since he was 12 years old, he's been a star."
Exactly. People that actually, that's grown up, watching him fight, they know what he really has. A lot of people that know the sport of boxing, but it's just the pros. They never seen them in the amateurs. Then they're just, they're speaking off that.
We're talking about your fight with Danny Garcia. What do you remember from that fight? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember.
What was it like to be in there with Danny?
I had seen a fight already, but he was pretty strong. He's just real wild. He was the whole time just doing so. I was just counter punching him the whole time, but I beat him. I don't know what was the score. You were up like by 8 points, I think, after the first round. Yeah, I made the score, but I beat him pretty easy.
Do you remember Broner from those tournaments?
Yeah, from the Silver Gloves. I remember.
What was he like?
Every time we see him.
Yeah.
Every time we see him, that's what he always do. Oh, the Silver Glove days. So, but I remember him. Who did he fight? I don't know. I don't know. But it was always on, especially the Silver Gloves. It would be him, Rashid Warren, and all that. Mark Davis, and all that. They're always together. So
they all say, "Oh, here come the twins with Maywood."
Dude, Brandon Bennett too. Brandon Bennett. Charles fought Brandon Bennett in the.
You guys remember Brandon Rios from the young days?
Yeah, Carlos fought him when they were like 15 years old.
What was that like?
Vegas. The junior goes in the.
How did he do? Who won that one?
Carlos beat him. He won the finals in the Golden Gloves. He fought him. Yeah, he was from Kansas City.
Yeah. And what do you say about Brandon fighting Pacquiao now?
Man, he's doing big things, man. I think he's gonna pull it off, man. I really do think. I hope he does too. Man, I like to see Brandon Rios against
Ruslan Provodnikov.
Yeah.
Oh, Rios knocks him off.
I think so too. That's why, man.
Ruslan just swings.
I want to see that because I think that dude Provodnikov thinks nobody can stand in there and trade with him, man. I think Rios will take him out. Yeah, I think so because the little times that Alvarado's right there throwing, man, he was catching Provodnikov. He's there to hit,
but he didn't have that power.
Yeah.
But what do you guys say? Let's see. You guys know Broner, he's fighting Maidana. You know Danny Garcia, he's going to have a huge fight no matter who he fights. Maybe Mayweather, maybe someone. You know Brandon Rios fighting. So how much motivation it is for you, Oscar, and for you, Javi, to see these guys you grew up with doing such a huge thing, making all the money?
Yeah, we're in the gym every day, so hopefully next year we'll have a big year. I've been off for a long time because I keep messing up my hand, but hopefully one day we'll be up there too. Yeah, man, that's a big motivation for me, man. Watching all those guys doing what we want to do later on. Just gotta keep training hard, man.
How was Charles Horta as an amateur?
Oh man, Charles did a lot
Vicious.
in the amateurs. Yeah, man. He was not. I would never see a person knock so many guys out in the amateurs.
Who's the biggest name you fought?
Biggest name I fought in the amateurs?
Yeah.
I fought mostly everybody.
Like who?
Brandon Bennett, Mark Davis.
Brandon Bennett, Mark Davis,
Raul Martinez.
Raul Martinez.
You fought Rocky Martinez?
No, Raul Martinez.
Oh, Raul.
Yeah, Ron
That's
Seiler.
Roman. Yeah.
I fought a lot. After that, I probably fought everybody that was in my division.
And you cleared it out.
Yeah.
How do you get so many knockouts in amateurs? It's very hard to knock someone out.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I just seemed like I always had that trail. People would always expect a knockout from me, but they would just fall. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the buffest guy.
He paid the guys off.
Yeah, I'm not the most buffest guy. I look skinny body, but
You were a great amateur. You guys, Olympian from America, Olympian from Mexico. What advice do you have for a young amateur fighter right now watching this video? What's the one thing you could share with them if someone's watching?
Just to have fun with it, man. Because as long as you have fun and you're doing what you like, and just you do it right, stay disciplined, you're gonna do good things.
He said have fun.
Yeah, just stay focused, stay disciplined. Don't just do it just to do it. If you're gonna be in the sports, tough sports. You gotta keep training.
the same here. But what I would say is enjoy it. Enjoy it. You get to travel a lot as an amateur, and just enjoy the trips you make. Because I've been all over the world, and there's a few places where I regret not exploring a little more. So go out there and just enjoy them.
And anybody could get it.
Anybody.
There you have it. Stay tuned. VSNewsReport.com. I'm Melissa back reporting.